Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face while you're sleeping. A tattoo can be one of the most meaningful personal decisions you ever make. Gone are the days where you could only pick a limited tattoo flesh off a wall at a tattoo parlor. Contemporary tattoo art features a mixture of ideas, styles, and even personal stories. Here, we have a list of some of the craziest tattoos you'll ever see. If you want to watch a full body map, watch out for number 1. 3D tattoo. Let's start with the most amazing trend in the tattoo world. 3D tattoos look like they come out of your body. In this example, we see a pre-Hispanic sculpture, very similar to Mayan or Aztec culture, which were tribes situated in what's now Mexico and Central America. The tattoo holds a symbol and feels like it's imprinted in the arm. Amazing, isn't it? Galactic crystals. There are actually a lot of these kinds of tattoos, which makes it its own trend. We love art that has something to do with the universe, stars, and the color purple, and this technique has it all. Just look how real and amazing it looks. It's like part of the person's arm is from outer space. Tattooed beauty. Betty Broadbent had 350 designs inked on her pinup figure and became known as the Tattooed Beauty. She was fully inked neck to foot by 1927 and had designs done by some of the most notorious and revolutionary tattooists like Charlie Wagner, Joe Van Hart, Tony Reiniger, and Red Gibbons. Betty also toured with the Barnum and Bailey Circus during the 1930s and continued in the circus and showbiz circuit for 40 years before retiring in 1967. Angel tattoo. Amazing tattoos are also the ones that tell a story. In this case, this tattoo shows the story of good fighting evil. Mjolnir, Thor's hammer. Dating back into the mists of time, Thor's hammer usually signifies sacred things, or making things sacred. Today, the symbol represents the entire religion of Asatru, with all its philosophy and ideas. The message, "I am worthy," is something that gives you motivation through tough times. So, this is perfect for people who are looking for some form of surety, because what's better than finding the optimism you need right in yourself? Human checkerboard. Matt Gahn is known as the human checkerboard, as he has around 95% of his body inked, including his eyeballs. He makes a living touring around the world, making guest appearances in conventions across the globe to exhibit his body art. Mr. Gahn has had his eyeballs, tongue, and genitals tattooed. He began tattooing his body 24 years ago to disguise physical deformities. Wolf tattoo. Wolves make awesome tattoos, as you can see them in every trend nowadays, let it be tribal or new school. These tattoos also hold a meaning, especially for Native Americans. Wolves also play an important part in their culture, so that adds a double meaning to the design. But for most, it's just a really cool tattoo that shows strength. Simba. Animal imagery can convey loads of meaning, and a lion tattoo is certainly no exception. For men, it can signify leadership, courage, and nobility, among other things. Personal story. There's also the kind of awesome tattoo that not necessarily are of a fascinating technique or craftsmanship, but that tells a story worth hearing. This picture shows a tattoo that made use of a scar that the wearer has from a clearly traumatic event. Owl. Another amazing animal you can get as a tattoo is an owl. Being primarily a creature of the night, the owl conjures all sorts of ancient and mysterious vibes. With its close ties to the moon, an owl tattoo can also deliver subtle hints of feminine mystique. If you're an enigmatic gent with a secret side, this might be the best tattoo idea for you. Look how amazing the tattoo actually is. Phoenix. If you've overcome harsh obstacles in life, the phoenix could very well be your personal symbol of choice. A mythical firebird with roots in both Greek and Egyptian lore, it rises from the ashes to signify rebirth. As you can see in this design, the tattoo looks great on every part of the body, let it be an arm or chest. The Zebra Man. The Great Omi, whose real name was Horace Riddler, was a tattooed Englishman with primitive blackwork tattoos all over his body. He earned the nickname the Zebra Man, and after getting some tattoos during his years in the British Army, decided that he needed to make his fame and fortune as a tattooed attraction. He got all his body covered in ink with famous London tattoo artist George Burchett. Portrait. One way to honor a special person in your life is by getting his or her image permanently embedded into your flesh. Or you could take the Steve-O route and put a giant portrait of yourself on your back. Actually, it's probably best you don't take that route. Why? Because you're not Steve-O. Full-body cartoon. G. Sayalero is a renowned tattoo new school artist whose tattoos have large areas of color, eye-catching movement, and a sense of humor. New school is a term given to many styles of modern tattoo art. Many new school tattoo artists are heavily influenced by the emerging art form of pop surrealism, a style that combines the realistic rendering of surrealism with cartoonish characters. Here, we have a full back tattoo by Sayalero of a pin-up pirate girl in a new school style. Pin-up girls are a classic subject for tattoo designs, but Sayalero has given this sexy redhead a new school twist by turning her into a busty travesty of a traditional pin-up. Photorealism. Photorealism is an art style that mimics photography. Artists will draw, paint, or, in Dmitry Samoin's case, tattoo an artwork that is a near-perfect replica of a photograph. In tattoo art, photorealism is mostly used in portrait tattoos, though it is often applied to animal or insect subjects and biomechanical designs. Dmitry Samoin's photorealistic tattoos are among the best, balancing all of the elements of photorealism to create vivid, eye-catching body artwork. This is a brilliantly photorealistic tattoo design of a tribal African girl with a bird. To create the effect of photorealism, Samoin has carefully copied the lighting found in the photograph that he used as reference material. Poppy flower. In this amazing design of photorealistic tattoo by Dmitry Samoin, poppy flowers grow out of a human heart. While there are many talented tattoo artists out there, not all tattoo artists can pull off a photorealistic tattoo. The artist needs to be incredibly patient, careful, and have exceptional attention to detail in order to recreate a photograph as a tattoo. Dmitry is an example of a photorealistic tattoo artist with a high level of skill, evidenced by the pride with which his clients wear his tattoo masterpieces. Flower petals can often seem quite simple in design, but they're actually highly detailed, often opaque and asymmetrical, which means they can be tricky to tattoo in a photorealistic style. Realism tattoo. Realism tattoos look like photographs or actual 3D objects. In the tattoo world, the term realism refers to designs that are detailed, precise, and exact representations of real-life images. They generally focus on faces, scenery, animals, and everyday objects. For example, have a look at this amazing tattoo art. This style of tattoo requires a lot of patience and a great eye for detail. Just the texture shows how much work has been put into it. According to our estimate, this design must have taken around a month. Music tattoos. From sheet music notes to iconic album imagery, the world of music brings forth an endless bounty of cool tattoo ideas for men. Just look at these amazing music-related tattoos. Irizumi. Japan has some of the best and craziest tattoo designs in the world. Japanese tattoos are called irizumi. The unique thing about these tattoos is that every image that is inked has a specific meaning and purpose. Japanese tattoos may depict a person's character traits, personal beliefs and aspirations, or even declarations of gang associations. They are also sometimes based on myths and famous stories. Dragons are a big part of Japanese culture. They symbolize compassionate force. They also denote insight and strength, and are believed to promote the overall betterment of manhood. This stunning dragon tattoo is a detailed piece of art. The light pink wash of color makes it look even more appealing. Another dragon tattoo is the traditional dragon tattoo, which is pretty common in Japan. Usually done in black, the extensive use of shading sets them apart from other tattoo styles. This delightful design of a dragon uncoiling on the full length of the back is breathtaking. One more common and famous design is the samurai tattoo. It represents integrity, admiration, service, valor, and devotion. These warriors protected the citizens of Japan from any attackers centuries back. This classic design portrays a battle scene in which a samurai is riding a horse and fighting a dragon. The rich color palette, along with the well-defined outline, makes it a unique masterpiece. As you can see, it looks perfect down the full length of the person's leg. And with that, it's now time for today's subscriber pick. Today's photo was sent to us by one of our subscribers, so if you come across a photo online and want to know more details about it, just send it on over to us. Who knows, we might even feature it on a future video. Magneto. Magneto is a German tattoo model with striking facial tattoos and expansion piercings. The craziest part is that even his eyeballs are tattooed. He makes regular guest appearances at tattoo conventions worldwide to exhibit his art to the world. Map of the world. This girl's back looks like an old parchment, and the map of the world looks like a pirate map. What we love the most about it is that it's all faded too, making it look pretty old. You have to look closely at her back to study this map, which we suspect is the idea. That makes it a very intimate tattoo too. And if you notice, New Zealand isn't even on her back, it's on her left arm. How cool is that? Which one of these do you like the most? Let us know in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.